before you spend another penny. Literally, stop. Because somewhere in America right now, maybe in your car cup holder, maybe in a forgotten jar, maybe in your own pocket, there could be a simple 2020 Lincoln penny with an O-mint mark, a coin that has shocked collectors by reaching a staggering $62 million in today's rare coin market. Yes, a 1-cent coin, turning everyday Americans into overnight millionaires. But here's the question asterisk, could your penny be the next one? How a simple strike error transformed a 2020 coin into a millionaire maker asterisk, and what signs to look for before you accidentally spend a fortune at Starbucks. But stay with me until the end, because the one that separates a normal penny from a $62 million treasure is something most people overlook. 2020 was a year the world will never forget, but tucked behind the headlines was a quiet, unexpected event inside U.S. Mint facilities. Production was rushed. Presses were overworked. Quality controls slipped. And that's where the legend begins. Some 2020 pennies were struck off center, some and a very rare handful, only a few known, were struck with a misaligned die that produced a sharp, clean and O-mint mark imprint error. These coins weren't noticed. They slipped into circulation unnoticed, riding through cash registers and change jars like ordinary pennies, until one surfaced. A coin collector picked it up out of a parking lot, and after inspection, the coin sold $4.62 million at private auction. But what made that coin so special? What detail pushed it beyond every other 2020 penny on Earth? We'll get to that, but first, in the rare coin world, value follows 3 rules. The 2020 no-mint mark penny hits all 3 like a jackpot, and collectors, they're competing fiercely, because modern era coins with perfect conditions almost never appear. You know a coin is valuable when it's worth more than a mansion, or 3. Now here's where you lean in, because if you have a 2020 penny with no mint mark, here are the high value indicators. Check Lincoln's hair, jacket, and the word Liberty. If everything looks crisp, no scratches, nowhere, you're in the high grade zone. Even a small shift can boost value dramatically. This is the rarest form, no D or S. Just a clean, error-born blank. This indicates the penny barely circulated. Collectors pay insane premiums for that. Look carefully at the shield. If it's perfectly struck, you might be holding a treasure. But there is one more sign. A sign so rare, so easy to miss, that even coin experts sometimes overlook it. And if your coin has it, you're not just lucky. You're wealthy. Stay with me. The $62 million 2020 no-mint mark penny had a double die obverse, a microscopic doubling on the date, 2020, and the word trust. Most people never check for doubling. Most people don't know what it looks like. Most people never notice it, even when they're holding the coin. But the collector who found the $62 million penny, he noticed. You see why this matters? That doubling means the coin was struck with a damaged die, the kind of die flaw that happens only once, on only a handful of coins, in only a single moment in time. Once that die was replaced, the $1 million error disappeared forever. You reach into a drawer, pull out a handful of change, and there it is, a penny you almost spent on gum, but instead it changes your entire life. And oh, more debt. And oh, more financial stress. And oh, more paycheck to paycheck worry. Just freedom, just wealth, just the life you were meant to live. And it starts with a penny. Here's what many viewers do wrong. They watch videos like this, they get excited, and then they think, I'll check my coins later. Later becomes never, and someone else finds the treasure you were meant to discover. So search today. Search now. Check your jars, your drawers, your pockets, your car, because these coins are still out there, hidden in plain sight, waiting for someone who knows the truth. Someone like you. A penny is supposed to be worth 1 cent, but in the hands of the right person, at the right moment, it can be worth. Now the question is, will you walk past your fortune, Or will you find it? If you'd like, I can also create. Just tell me. Imagine waking up tomorrow, checking that old jar of pennies on your nightstand, and realizing one of them could be worth $7 million. Yes. Asterisk one single US 1-cent coin. Asterisk, and here's the twist. It's one of the most common pennies in circulation. The 2016 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. Sounds impossible? Well, stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for. The rare mistakes that turn this everyday coin into a millionaire maker, and how you could be holding a life-changing fortune without even knowing it. But before we dive in, let me ask you something. Have you ever thrown away a penny because it wasn't worth anything? Well, asterisk, that might have been the most expensive mistake of your life. Let's begin with the story of one man, someone just like you. Middle-aged, working hard, living paycheck to paycheck, and in a single moment, everything changed. He found a 2016 no-mint mark Lincoln penny with a striking error. A coin so rare, so unusual, that collectors estimated it at over $7 million. Why? Because minting mistakes, especially modern ones, are like lightning strikes. They're unpredictable and incredibly valuable. Now, here's where fear and excitement collide. Most people don't recognize rare penny errors even when they're staring at them. They toss them into a tip jar, vacuum them up, or lose them behind couch cushions. Asterisk pattern interrupt asterisk. By the way, if you haven't checked under your couch in a decade, don't worry, I'm not judging. I'm just saying, your retirement fund might literally be sitting under a stale piece of popcorn. Back to the point, modern pennies can be worth millions. Asterisk if asterisk they carry the right error. So what makes the 2016 penny so special? We're about to go deeper, but I promise you, once you know the signs, you'll never look at spare change the same way again. This is where the money is. Look for asterisk double die obverse, DDO, doubled lettering, double date part of the design missing broad stroke errors asterisk. Coin stretched wider than normal asterisk clipped planchets. Looks like someone took a bite out of a die cracks and cuts asterisk. Raised bumps or blobs on the surface. These errors don't just add value, they multiply it. And when one of these errors appears on a modern coin, like the 2016 penny, scarcity goes through the roof. Condition: the wealth multiplier asterisk from the Philadelphia Mint. Normally common, but when combined with a major mint error, that's when the value skyrockets. This is the exact combination that has produced the highest recorded estimates. Check lighting from multiple angles. Compare the carefully asterisk. Look for anything unusual, extra metal, shapes, doubling, dents asterisk. Photograph it before cleaning. Never clean a rare coin if you have the penny. You don't just walk into a pawn shop. You go to the big leagues asterisk. Heritage auctions, great collections. And here's the urgent part. The market is heating up. Collectors are outbidding each other, and demand for modern rare pennies is higher than ever. If you wait too long, the buyers with deep pockets move on. And no, please don't try to sell your $1 million penny on Facebook Marketplace. You'll get more "Is this still available?" messages than actual offers. But here's the most shocking part of all. The 2016 penny isn't even the rarest modern penny in circulation. There's another one, more valuable, more unexpected, and far easier to overlook. You might be one penny away from changing your life forever. Check your change, because wealth doesn't always come wrapped in gold. Sometimes, it's hiding in copper-plated zinc. Before you spend another penny, stop, because hiding in your house, your junk drawer, or even the bottom of your old coffee mug might be a coin that could make you wealthier overnight than most people become in a lifetime. And the strangest part? It's one you've seen thousands of times. A simple, ordinary-looking 1975 Lincoln penny with no mint mark. A coin worth $32 million. Asterisk, yes, million. I know what you're thinking. How can a copper penny be worth more than a mansion or a private jet? Well, keep watching, because the truth behind this coin is stranger than fiction. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what makes it so valuable and whether asterisk, but fair warning, after this video, you may never look at your spare change the same way again. Don't blame me when you start interrogating every penny like it owes you rent. The mystery of the missing mint mark. In 1975, U.S. pennies were officially minted in Philadelphia, and coins from Philadelphia during that era usually carried no mint mark. So, what makes this 1975 no mint mark penny so different? How did millions of people spend these coins daily, yet only a few extremely rare ones became worth more than an empire? Here's where the story gets unbelievable: a mint error that was never supposed to happen somewhere inside the mint facility during a production cycle that should have been routine. A small batch of 1975 penny planchets, made of high-grade copper alloy, struck with an unusually sharp die, and cut with an ultra-precise collar, ended up being produced with microscopic anomalies. These anomalies were invisible to regular workers, but unmistakable to collectors. A die alignment shift, the penny that shocked the collecting world when the first one sold at auction. It shattered every expectation. Phones rang, collectors panicked, auction houses scrambled. A single 1975 no mint mark Lincoln penny sold for $32 million Yes, 0.1 coin, 0.1 cent originally. $32 million today. If that doesn't make you check your pockets, nothing will. Cliffhanger moment. But here's the part almost no one knows. And it's the part that could determine whether your penny is one of the ultra-rare ones. Stay with me, because this next detail is the difference between a penny worth 1 cent and a penny worth enough to retire today. Look closely at the details on Lincoln's jacket, the hair texture, and the date. 1975. The multi-million-dollar specimens show an unusually crisp strike, almost as if they were minted for collectors, not circulation. If yours has that razor-sharp detail, don't blink. The rare $32 million version weighs 3.11 grams, made from nearly pure copper. Many pennies that year switched metal composition. This one didn't. If your penny hits that weight, you just got one step closer to destiny. ####3. The secret die marking ****. This is the rarest clue of all. On the million-dollar specimens, there's a microscopic die trail, a hair-thin swirl behind Lincoln's head. You can't see it with the naked eye, but with a jeweler's loupe, it pops out like a hidden treasure map. If you just looked around the room wondering if you own a jeweler's loupe, don't worry, neither does anyone else. Amazon. $10. Problem solved. Collectors now fight brutally for this coin. Prices rise every single year. There's fear, there's scarcity, and there's the thrill of knowing only a handful exist. People aren't just buying a coin, they're buying the chance to own the rarest penny of the 1970s. Here's the truth: most people will never check their old coins. Most people will never believe a penny can change their life. And most people will walk right past wealth without ever recognizing it. But you're not. Most people. You're here because you know that opportunity doesn't knock twice. So here's what you do: grab every jar, every drawer, every old box from your childhood, and hunt for your 1975 penny. Because if you find the one that shouldn't exist, the one struck just a little differently, the one worth up to $32 million, your entire life, your home, your family, your future could change in a single moment. There's one more coin even rarer than the 1975 penny, a coin almost no one talks about, yet its value dwarfs even the millions we discussed today. If you want to uncover that hidden treasure next, watch the next video on your screen. Would you like those? What if I told you that right now, inside your pocket, inside an old jar, maybe buried in the back of a dresser drawer, you could be hiding a 1950 no mint mark Lincoln penny worth up to $32 million? Yes, million. From 1 cent to a life of wealth, comfort, and financial freedom. Asterisk asterisk pattern interrupt. Light humor asterisk asterisk and no, this isn't one of those. My uncle's cousin's barber said so. Stories. This is real American coin history. But hey, if your uncle's cousin's barber does find one, tell him I said congratulations. Asterisk asterisk narrator asterisk asterisk before you think. There's no way my penny could be worth that much. Pause that doubt. Because today, you're about to learn why the 1950 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny has shocked collectors, created millionaires, and continues to rise in value like a rocket leaving Earth's atmosphere. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to check, how to identify asterisk asterisk, and what to look for, because one single detail could be the difference between a 1 cent coin and a $32 million jackpot. Asterisk asterisk cliffhanger asterisk asterisk, but here's the part nobody ever talks about. A hidden flaw, almost invisible, turns the 1950 no-mint Mark penny into a treasure, and I'll reveal it in just a moment. Hashtag let's go back. All the way to 1950. Post-war America was rebuilding. Hope was rising. And the U.S. Mint produced millions of Lincoln pennies, most of them everyday coins, nothing extraordinary. But among them, a small number slipped through without mint marks, coins with unusual die characteristics, minting inconsistencies, and rare preservation, coins that today command over $32 million in private auctions. Imagine walking into a coin shop with a penny worth more than the entire shop. You'd probably get better customer service than at the DMV. Asterisk asterisk narrator asterisk asterisk. So why is the 1950 no-mint Mark penny so valuable? Let's break it down. Hashtag 1. Rarity born from a minting oversight asterisk asterisk. Some 1950 pennies left the Philadelphia Mint with production anomalies. No mint mark, no clarity in die strikes, and surfaces that aged unusually well. These details make collectors compete, sometimes aggressively, to own one. Hashtag 2. Historical significance asterisk asterisk. This was a decade of transition in American coinage quality and metal composition. Coins surviving in pristine condition are incredibly scarce. The fewer that exist, the more auction prices skyrocket. Hashtag 3. Condition, and condition asterisk asterisk. A 1950 penny in circulated shape is worth a few dollars. But in uncirculated, untouched, original luster, it becomes a legend. Asterisk smooth transition asterisk asterisk. Now, here's where things get shocking. Hashtag 4. The hidden detail that makes it worth $32 million asterisk asterisk. What turns an ordinary 1950 penny into a fortune is a specific die error, a slight misalignment, and doubled features around the date and lettering. This isn't always visible to the naked eye. Sometimes you need a magnifier, other times, a sharp eye and good lighting is all it takes. In fact, one of the most valuable pennies ever sold was discovered by accident in a jar of old coins someone was about to throw away. But before I tell you that story, I need you to understand one thing. Picture this for a moment. You open a box in your closet, something you haven't touched in years. Inside, an old envelope from your parents or grandparents, and in it, a handful of pennies, nothing special, until the light hits one of them. A 1950 no mint mark. You look closely, the details match everything you're hearing right now, and suddenly, your life changes. Fear of missing out is real. Millions of Americans throw away fortune-making coins every single year.